Late support coming out from EU. There's that contact first, blood for the Thieves. Then Decisive comes down and a double swing comes down. It's beautiful for at least a post-mortem kill onto Tex. 2 players left now for Leviatán as we're looking for the re-heal from Calm. King back at full health, entering the site. It's up for grabs now, and these are still spread out here, waiting for this plant to come down. As Cryocells is inching up here. One-on-one at the elbow, as you just heard the dog come through. And now we stay here under the pressure of wondering what's going to happen. Looking back behind the screen, though, looks like potentially to happen.
No one's looking.
Keep them busy. Snakebite on the ground, fighting towards the front. And Bang gets that pick onto Tex. He has a chance here, but the shot is missed by Asuna. The Jake is up. They know the flank is coming through. Pink shells to push it back. Busso gets the kill from the hookah. Players are holding back from Leviatán outside towards Octagon. A back and forth we go. But advantage coming out for 100 Thieves. Only one left. It's Calm at 10. Sees down and picked off. Carl gets it. Coming out here from 100 Thieves towards that shower is trying to control the extremities and once again using the retake capabilities to their advantage. There's a satchel inside the site. Nice swing by Bang, but then he gets traded out here by Osmos towards that back of the site. Once again, one player inside the site has to delay as much as he can, and time's wasted because look at how they're broken up. At least Asuna gets that pick here onto Tex, giving it a chance for Busio to rotate all the way back towards the spawn.
Another situation in the post plant. Asuna finds a 1v1. Now Busio.
One enemy remaining.
Instantly traded though. EU coming in from that back of the spawn. And it's all left to Mazina with no util. Backstab by Asuna. They know the amount of util and that dog probably saw here. Cryo towards that back of the site. Knowing that there was 3 players stacked towards there to pivot towards B and they get a nice opener.
That's the first time we get 100 Thieves trying to peek out. Do a little searching themselves. Can they hold the site now? EU in a tough spot.
Showstopper's out. It's being checked. Not really. Gets that kill and the spike goes down finally. The rocket comes out, blows him up, and enough time for Asuna to swing through towards that spawn. Advantage back now for the Thieves. Spike down towards the window. As now you have this lurk from Tex in the back of the spawn. It's being watched. Busu is already feeling it here. That lurk is coming across. Tex may know here from that Dizzy being thrown out. No, it's not going to spot here Busio, but it's a one-on-one on either ends of this B site. One by Common, leads on Octagon. A 1 versus 1 now. Seekers out. The swing from Busio. Pivot's going to happen for 100 Thieves to stack towards B, so Cryo could be stuck. Doesn't get checked to start, but it gets traded at least, and Calm also gives the advantage for Leviatán inside the A site. But instantly, the Nightfall comes out for EU. They take control of U-Haul. Players are rotating across. You have a late lurk from Calm with low HP towards Showers as EU lost that fight to Tex.
So smart by Calm to get over here and start to stretch possibly the player's thin, but Bang's timing a little long, a little late. As the defuse starts to come in, so it's going to activate Leviatán to show themselves.
Oh, nice Dizzy being thrown as well from Tex on the pulse plant. They broke the wingman as well, and that's not even diffused halfway. There's that backstab finally closing the gap. Trying to backstab on the second, and Tex does a great job now to get the last 2 as well. Play once again towards Hookah. Bang is going to be the one challenge, and Bang is going to be the one to strike. Osbot to answer back, but Busio's there on the ledge of the window. Another 1-for-1, but site is finally open and taken advantage of by Leviatán.
Osbot almost has to do it himself. Get all the way towards the back, and nicely covered here. Looks like they're going to try to take double elbow and long control. Very nice defensive setup if they control together.
And they're not. Poor spacing, and Osbos now has to anchor it up on that elbow, potentially even fall back as the C's got pushed forward. Now also located, spotted by the Haunt. EU gets the easy pick and the second one to fall.
They go for the same exact strategy, and this is a rerun as well by 100 Thieves.
So they're on the other side of the smoke. There's that flash. Everybody's blinded. It's the board lit up for Leviatán. All the 3 members of 100 Thieves trying to go for that aggressive play towards that A site. Has been denied here, and that's a great call, potentially off the timeout. That now activates 5 ultimates that Leviatán could carry over for these last 2 rounds. And also the Thrash, it does connect out to Bang there. It's that showstopper. So yes, they will unload in that site. Hot comes out, but no opportunities to go for any wall bangs across here for 100 Thieves. Finally, it's Leviatán once again with all of these ults used and an orbital strike towards the elbow, keeping him out of bay. Not giving a chance here for EU and Cryo to fight back. Pit is going to be so difficult to go through towards the spawn. So both players now for the Thieves opt to go towards the elbow, but same thing as Leviatán, separated in the reclear. At least a trade, but Crowd has to go nuclear here. An ace clutch to win this round for 100 Thieves. And he's pinned and cornered. Back to a face-to-face against Mazzino that he wins. But you see everybody else backing up. Let's play the time into our favor. And it's definitely looking like it's due now for Cryo, at least on the attempt of the clutch. And a round will go in for now for Leviatán. Play the stats, don't give it to him. Oh! Still did. Still
got him.
So he wants to give up the site. He wants to have full control here of Hookah. But 3 players now swarming in for the Thieves. No chance there for King. There's a triangle formation to take him down. Calm trying to flash out. Half line is going to be at least EU, but all of us, 100 Thieves are actually through. Fighting inside that smoke, straight across. It's a 2 versus 1 advantage that goes into the favor of 100 Thieves in the end. It's already inserted inside Octagon. The double satchel in the back. The Molly, it's at least a 1-for-1. There's that long range fight, but it's a stinger once again against the rifle of the Thieves. Plant coming down to TP across. Fully stunned, gets the pick. And all the shots once again landing for the Thieves, leaving Mazzino alone. Late on a rotate, smoke dissipating towards the back of the spawn, runs out, catches Cryo off guard. And a chance here. Weapon to get picked up. And EU doesn't want to give him that chance. But he loses that one. Now you're going to play a little bit more discipline now for the last 2 players. Bang and Busio set up on the crossfire and just waiting for that spike to get tapped on. And it's a smoke right onto that spike. No chance to pick up the weapon. Their early spray to come through, and Bang swings out to get the pick. Leviatán to fight back. So Bulldogs, as you mentioned, and we go early inside that site.
Okay.
2-400 Thieves. Pressure now towards the showers. And nothing seems to be looking to be working for Leviatán. Even mid-range with the Judge. Fighting against Calm. Back to the classic. And then Judge long range right to the face. Insert with his Judge inside U-Haul. But a counter orbital strike forced to be pulled out. So we have trades towards that front in the back of the site. A 1-for-1 Guardian long range. And Texas pushed back. There's still alert coming across here from Calm. As rest of 100 Thieves are using that wingman for a plant and looking to fight towards that spawn.
Haven't felt the impact of these lurks just yet from Calm. Can he make it happen? They're entering from the other side of site now. He's got to move soon.
Delay from the Snakebite, long range fight, easily won here by Bang. Flash coming through, and you definitely know this one-on-one battle once again. Won by Busio versus Calm. The Thieves assert their dominance and only need 1 more map for Shanghai.
Decent site control here. It's a retake now for 100 Thieves.
2 Paranoias being thrown instantly on both ends here. Busio is the one that's able to score first. Aspas holding his ground at the staircase as Busio somehow comes across. Up forward, looking for that ace with 1 more to go. And he's so far behind. It's Calm. Wingmen on to defuse. They want. They're looking for the ace. And Busio is gonna get it. Standing up proud. But we start things off with a Dizzy being thrown by Tex. Contact play, close range, also gets that pick. Then to swing out from the smoke, trying to look for that second trade. But it's Leviatán that takes the advantage at the beginning of this round.
Take flight. Re-clear.
Spike has been planted towards this A site. Being encroached, Busio connects there onto the low HP of Calm, but good enough for Aspas to come out for the trade. Also engaging and initiating the showstopper to carry over onto the next round. Weapon upgrade coming out from Bang.
Yeah.
Might be a save here for the last 2. Unless they can make it expensive. A ping could be big. As Mazzino's holding a safe angle just behind Jenny. As the dart comes out, okay, you'll take that here for 100 Thieves. They're afraid of this showstopper, but they waited way too long. Look at Asuna already rotating out towards the pond and ready to fight with the rest of the team. Already inside there. And they were waiting for that fault line to come back up. But still, Leviatán is actually winning all of these fights. But there's a Rolling Thunder going out towards that B site. Double cages, off angle being played by Busio. Gets that pick. It works out, yes. And Busio's trying to walk in for the fight. Here's the fallback. Here's the tap onto the orb. The ping to come across, but cannot get the pick.
Vandal spammed.
Meanwhile, a fight is about to happen towards middle, and that's King that wins it. Hat being thrown out now on the attack. Information gain now for Leviatán as the TP goes inside B. Knowing here that it's only EU inside the site misses. The TP from King out from the front of the B site. Although an opportunity, Thrash out in the air. Aspas gets the pick. And now it's only Cryo alone. The aggression coming out here towards that market. Punished as Cryo's trying to save this round for 100 Thieves. All of his util being thrown towards that back of Boba as he wraps around towards the market. It's being watched currently by King. Crossfire is also set up so that Aspas can watch towards that spawn. Labored, but a fight won by King.
The round.
It's quick. Showstopper to Hunter's Fury. Aspas with the first blood. And even face to face against EU. No time to react. Clearing up the space. Hit by a paranoia, but the cage is going to save him. Great opportunity now for Leviatán to take control. Catching Bang off the reload, trying to fight him. There's the support coming out from Asuna.
Wait a minute.
And somehow, too, Tex has fallen. Back to somewhat a winnable condition here for 100 Thieves as they have the showstopper for Asuna. Mazzino understands this with King as they push back towards the spawn. Asuna trying to clear out towards the elbow and sees nothing. Back to shoot it towards the spawn potentially. As there's the halfway defuse at least for the wingman. The full tap then, the spray.
Wait.
Doesn't work out, it's full defused. Cryo sticks it. Stealing around away from Leviatán. The Rendell for Leviatán they're using theirs to clear out the A site. Realize now that it's open, a satchel towards the air. Bang cannot do the same thing as EU before. Almost got the wall bang though, Aspas is low. Hat now being thrown out as Kong got the pick, but it's traded off by EU. A push out from Boostio. His own hat is coming through. Mirror matches here on ults.
Ooh. Oh, that got scary.
Spike got planted though, there's that last ping, knowing where all the last three players are from Leviatán, but Mazzino still wins that one and continues to fight against everybody else. The assist coming out from the Thrash, a clean post-plant hold. Could foil the plans. Shot dart in, but the plant comes down. King at 30 HP. Calm pushing forward towards the spawn. Lurking through. 1v1 against EU, lands it as well. And that showstopper too difficult in the end. Unless this happens, two instantly fall with the aggressive push towards the spawn. Showstopper ready now for Asuna, but King just picked off Boostio. Difficult now. 12 bullets left in the chamber. Decides to use the showstopper. It lands up the Tex. 21 HP left against Aspas. Lands it! Goes in for the defuse! And Boostio cannot believe his eyes! At least Aspas has his. Fully blinded, lands it onto Crowcells this time, but the Dizzy did blind three players, allowing EU to isolate the fight. Asuna once again, they're trying to fight, but he gets traded off here by Mazzino. A 3 versus 3 as Mazzino's trying to push forward, gets that shot onto EU. Numbers dwindling down on the defense. Bulldog 80 yet, traded back by Tex. Fight now comes down as Boostio's on a 1 versus 2. Thrash available now for Tex as well as a safeguard. Out towards the elbow, grouping up with King. Boostio is just walking forward to try to play the contact.
Okay.
There's that first peek.
Now he knows where they are.
And Tex might be able to throw that Thrash right away. Breaks it, no, gets detained. Time to dance around, play around with your friend. Tex gets a knife kill. We're in the half. 8-4 for Leviatán.
Just that bit of damage on King is what sticks.
Pain Shells should be doing a lot as well. Paranoia, counter Dizzy. Now the wingman coming out. And this time you're not whiffing on the TP across. 5 kills instantly come in favor of Leviatán.
100 Thieves, and they can see that become a reality.
That was quick, double satchel down. Aspas once again.
Gross.
Overly aggressive for Leviatán. And scores first blood and converts second. There's Calm. Asuna hits the trip, an easy kill with the stinger. This is looking to be a bonus round even converted for Leviatán. A spike now planted for the last 2 players. EU and Cryo working in tandem. Full kit available, not anymore. EU has been dropped. Cryo now dancing around the smoke. There's that first one. Thrash at the ready, but he has to keep his gun out. Not enough against Mazzino.
Someone's face ASAP.
It's a fast tempo, 400 Thieves off the timeout. King though, getting that first one. Boostio on the lurk gets canceled out. As a dart is clearing out the B site. 100 Thieves are looking fight towards the market. There's a TP on the top! And bang. That was overly aggressive, but at least gets one for his troubles. Thrash now getting stopped here by the spray of EU. Big fight coming out towards the spawn. There's Asuna with the first, then the stinger also. About to come head to head here against Aspas. Not enough bullets to capitalize the kill onto Tex.
1 enemy remaining.
King now left alone. Now double sling coming out. Beautifully set up by 100 Thieves. Push down towards the mid. Defender side of Aspas.
And he goes.
Paranoia with a Dizzy. Somehow King still collects that frag onto Asuna. Mazzino falls, but the lurk is still coming. Might catch him. It's being watched now by EU. The swing out now. Posted up as Cryo was able to save Busio, who was looking to reposition towards that back of the site. Damage down to 27. Advantage for 100 Thieves. 3 players left for Leviatán. 2 players moving in together towards the market as EU has that recon if needed. There's that first landing. Then King trades it out. It's not looking too good now for the last 2 players to convert in the round for the defuse.
There it is. Oh, and here goes Asuna.
It ain't broke, don't fix it. Satcheling away, but King is towards the back of the billboard. Across is traded from the market. We haven't been able to enter the site now for 100 Thieves. They had to play the long range battle. And Crowd wins it against Mazzino. Owl drone now out. EU gets 1 ping. Wingman to move forward for the plant. Catches 1, misses the shot. Then the double swing. He connects on those. No whiff this time for EU. Text last player standing for Leviatán. There's that first on the contact. Mosh knowing that EU's just around the corner with the dizzy thrown towards the air. And EU just wants to play the time here to give a chance for Cryo to win. They have ults to work with on the same side for 100 Thieves. It'll be wonderful here for the camp of 100 Thieves if they don't have to use it. Tex trying to clear out the corner. Wingmen on the defuse. A wrap around from EU. They'll be able to get it halfway. The crossbar set up for EU.
Go off of a few. This could activate Aspas ult.
The camera stayed up the whole time too, and with that camera, you have to throw the 100 Fury right away. A ping there onto Aspas, trying to get more. A second ping comes onto Tex. Bang does get the pick, and a second one onto Mazzino. And the smoke is too difficult for Leviatán to try to sneak into the front, but at least from behind, Com also gets denied by EU. 2 players left, so low on HP. And this will be a round corrected and also converted for 100 Thieves.
100 Thieves, would you guess it?
This is crazy. Through all these rounds, there's never been a B split for their execution inside the site. All of them flooding out towards the front. A 1-for-1 to start things off, but the big ults are still in favor of Leviatán. Trying to close the gap. You see Cryo pushing towards the spawn, and he will be able to catch one. Rolling Thunder doesn't hit him. He lands all 3. No more showstopper either. Cobb is the last player standing. Look at him running away.
And we're into the site.
Looking up at the camera too, they know it, but it's still down. Mazzino gets that pick, but EU pushes out towards the market to drop Aspas. Weapon now picked up on that side too, as Mazzino and Com now have rifles to work with as the plant comes down for 100 Thieves towards B.
This chip damage on Mazzino doing a lot. Again, 3 towards spawn. This is what 100 Thieves has been expecting, but they split 2-2, and now it comes. Lev needs this retake.
And with these weapons, they use the Thrash, invest the Thrash for Leviatán. No ults anymore, but players are getting detained. Asuna going left and right, now finally blinded. Up to Cryo, outside of the detainment. Gets picked off by Leviatán. Instilling fear into Leviatán. But there is that showstopper now from Asuna. Lands it onto Mazzino. Aspas still has his, though, towards that back above him, already set up. Hat now being thrown out to try to get information. They'll spot now the showstopper getting ready towards the back of Boba. This could be it right now for Leviatán. As there goes that showstopper. It gets hit by a paranoia. No opportunity to hit any players down. Now Aspas pushes towards the back of the site. The camera still gets some information, but it's not enough. 100 Thieves fight back and need 1 more round. Trying to walk forward for contact. King's about to swing out, but Aspas just got big. Satchel across his spot. King has the paranoia, but cannot use it. Fully blinded by the dizzy. There comes the pick, the Cryo, with the 2 of his own. 2 left alive for Tex and Com. Rotate simulator for the last 2. Thrash coming out. Com is left standing. Chase down. Watch Cryo with the quad. Trying to delay that defuse. There's a second tap. Wingmen being pushed. Paranoia on to ready. Being countered back by the defender. Shots coming through. Landing for 100 Thieves. The late lurk from Mazzino though. Gets 3 into the round. Rolling Thunder ready. Booster launch in the air and stopped by Aspas. Healing on that part the whole time. Pain shells now spreading out the attack. Wingman coming in for the defuse. The push forward. That's it. Only 1 left. Instantly Leviatán comes in with the util and fires down onto 100 Thieves. EU in a 1 versus 5 behind the smoke of B main. This will be it. Smoke dissipates, and EU is now at 10 HP. Just trying to isolate, trying to find any mistake, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Mazzino with the pick. Leviatán resurges and pushes this game to map 3. He's creeping up here towards this site, and that is a way to start it. Sights of Busio in this crosshair. A dome and a plant for Leviatán.
That feels like one of those looking at the mini-maps for a moment. Aspas found the right one to catch Busio on autopilot there. Slow rotation in now.
Right there.
Not too much utility. It's going to be coming down to common text with that dart and this molly you just heard thrown. A good hit for Asuna. 2 shock darts to clear out one side, and Cryo's going to try to separate some crosshairs at yellow here.
And Bang doesn't have a poison orb, not even needed. They're all falling instantly.
Oof. Okay.
They were looking to maybe re-hit here as they cut noise and trying to insert King towards enemy lines, behind enemy lines, and he gets denied here by Boostio. Now a chance for Austin to fight here inside this A site. Delay with the Mosh. Wingmen being thrown just to try to push him back and allow here Cryo with no dash to land the first kill. Close range! In the dome! To catch Tex. That's just going to slow things back. Tex falls, gives a chance here for Asuna! Or sorry, for Cryo to get that pick onto Aspas.
Oof. They're still moving. That's going to be a lurk here from Com. Thinking that they won't still be watching mid, but Boostio has eyes on it. EU takes the position that Asuna just fell off of, and they still have coverage here on screens.
Yeah, nice beat and switch. He almost caught him as the Dizzy did blind. Mazzino forced to fall back in front of 410. Wall coming up, the game players running through, and there's Asuna storming in. It's looking like a clean hold. Utilizing does attain 1. But no opportunities to follow up to get that pick. On the top, though, of pipes, Aspas above the Viper wall gets that kill onto Asuna. No trade as he dashes away safely. An advantage now for Leviatán to rework that map, rework that site with a lure buy.
Nice little piece of scaling here by Lev.
Or being thrown up as well. Map is now taken over on the A side by Leviatán into Process. Close range with this shorty and couldn't get that pick. Bang, though, at least trades it out on a 3 versus 1. Knows that Aspas is pushing forward, and there's an easy headshot. Still healthy. Snake bite at the ready. Pushes through the wall, but Mazzino closes that gap. A thrifty answered back by Leviatán. Rappel across, and you just saw there the updraw, the dash forward. No anime battle. Only a blades out now for Aspas. Flying across the map, and it's the Hunter's Fury that connects onto Asuna. Up now dropped. Players also drop from 100 Thieves towards the A site. A safe plan now for Leviatán as they now hold their spots up towards a 4 position at the A site. Boostio trying to find a timing, but things are looking pretty good now for Leviatán to hold those fundies.
Wow. Looking
to move into a flawless of their own in round number 6.
Yeah, 100 Thieves really putting themselves in a tight spot to just start this one off.
They're looking to counteract now on that util. There's Cryo. Getting that first big close range, but Asuna's there traded off against Com. Advantage continues for 100 Thieves as the spike has been dropped just in between 410 and Maze. Wingman also finally spots one in the front, does get the clap onto Aspas. Giving it a chance now for 100 Thieves to group up.
Yeah, first time there's a big flank from 100 Thieves. Boostio destroys the turret. You see Lev push into site immediately, trying to fight forward. Take the space.
Tex got the punish onto Asuna, but it continues to go back and forth. A 1 versus 2. Aspas, who's been good here on that second map to activate on that raise, trying to do so on Jet. Previous round has been on point indeed, and he grabs that spike and could work that site around the A.
30 seconds
For
left.
100 Thieves, they just want to wait for the sound cues. Swinging back out, Boostio does get a little bit of pot damage there and trying to get the safe plant, forcing out the first recon, or should I say shock darts coming through. 14 seconds left now, making some noise. A second tap. Recon now being pinged out
10 seconds
towards
left.
the back. Knows here that there's no full plant coming through from Leviatán in the end. And Aspas now with no time left. The round will come in for 100 Thieves with a beautiful display of patience. Wow. There's another off. In the hands of Cryocells is using the glass cannon and lands that shot onto Aspas behind a toxic screen as it comes up. Beautiful first blood, 400 Thieves. That will stop Leviatán for the reset. Cascade now, they bunched up the crossfire set up by 100 Thieves. Mazzino trying to save the round, but it'll get denied. No audio coming through, but the Owl drone will actually spot him. And there's EU with the Hunter's Fury of his own. Gets that tag, but Aspas is dancing around to get these picks. Meanwhile, though, King has fallen, but they still have one wall to work with, but it's been used towards that spawn, so they'll probably have to reset before getting that plant. Cascade allowing Cryo to push forward, and a shock darts onto that site. Spike is now down. Continuing to be on fire is Cryocells landing another shot. Aspas another chance. But maybe too late with 10 seconds left.
10 seconds
and the
left.
spike being out of reach. Jump spot spots him, and to let him live.
And have a really good control for both.
Especially when EU falls there
You
from the
should
top of
run.
kitchen. Lockdown being activated as EU could potentially still hold the pit towards that B main.
planted.
And again, you leave Cryocells unguarded. He'll capitalize on that kill. Pit now used on the attack. Bang finally shows up here outside of his pit, but got punished by Mazzino. Grouped up in a buddy system with Tex. And things are looking pretty grim now for 100 Thieves to try to retake this site with an op.
Really cool round by Leviatán here. They play off a little precedent. They focus towards A, pull out of A with what Aspas was doing, because every time 100 Thieves sees Aspas, you got to think, oh, that's the hit, right? So really nice adjustment by Leviatán to then put it towards B as Aspas was inserted A. And now Cryo gets taken down. Do they grab it?
Everybody from the Thieves are now towards the A site.
What a read.
30 seconds left.
Busio with the first pick, too. That's Aspas falling down.
my.
Pop dinged here through the nest and sprayed through the walls. Busio with the pick. Busio with the second, and make that even a third of the round, which gives a chance now for Leviatán to be in great positions. There's that first blood. And unattended is Aspas, capitalizing on those 2 kills and dashed away. Playing around, Asuna gets the pick. Reckoning through to answer back. Getting the stuns, getting some pot damage done. And disadvantage for 100 Thieves. Look how late Bang is as well to try to help with his teammates. They're afraid of Calm on that late lurk. Finally meets up with the rest. No wingmen available to start the defuse. An opportunity now for Leviatán to tie up the game, leaving Asuna alone as his teammates fall.
Wingman's down.
Tap on that spike finally.
Yeah.
And Calm sweeps up the last kill.
Oh my God, nostalgia rings through the arena as we get our first pistol.
Aspas once again with the first blood. Cryo to fall. Mirror matchup for the Jets. But it's the one from Leviatán that stands up in the end. Now it forces 100 Thieves to make a bit of noise and also to pivot towards the A site. King was standing there here with Calm. Still has a recon dart to work with. He's gonna decide to fall back here towards that spawn so he can shock dart towards the default spot. EU pushing forward though. No tap, no kill. Wingmen now with the plant on the top of the A tower.
Thanks, little man.
After the plant though, there's only 2 players left alive. 400 Thieves make that only EU. Under heavy pressure, caught in a reload. Another pistol in their spots. Dizzy pushed him away, allowing 100 Thieves to get a plant on top of that, and a nice shot from EU, getting closer and closer to the Hunter's Fury. And that space that's been given 400 Thieves has been taken by the Thieves. Cryo with the off angle, knows that there's one close, it's Calm. Shot dart misses, but his shots connect. That kill back to 1. Left behind for Leviatán.
They know he has an outlaw too, so they're not gonna peek.
Back to a Spectre though. Clock is ticking on that spike. Last boss has to move up and be fairly quick. There's a drive-by on that Spectre. Great retreat by EU. The crossfire is being set up on top of that, and bang! A little bit of a pause and a delay here as Busio gets the opener. King! Finding openings on the left side of Dice! Hunter's Fury finally pings him as Busio gets that pick onto Tex. 2 versus 2. Busio taps on that spike. King trying to move forward.
Oh, the timing.
Trying to let EU get that trade. It will. King is denied the ace. As Calm now is spotted with the L drone. Shot dart misses by EU. As EU sticks that spike.
Oh,
Let go of it. This is the timing. This is an opportunity. A mistake coming out from EU. Renders costly. Quite low. Tex only has a Guardian coming in for the side of Leviatán, but they have the Hunter's Fury already being expensed now for Calm. It does get the instant tag in to kill onto Asuna as Leviatán are swarming back behind the utility set by Mazzino. A tap on the spike for Tex to swing up from Busio though. An opportunity to get it done. Orb at the ready. Busio trying to find that timing, trying to find Mazzino as a dash comes away. The updraft too to allow Mazzino to get that pick. Nicely done by Aspas in the end to become that bait. As you're seeing this action unravel non-stop, Bang trying to find that timing outside the radius of that lockdown. And they lose the player early as Asuna pushes across. A 3 versus 3 though. Reckoning and Tex getting a pick. Cryocells now getting pinged out, trying to push towards the spawn. Head to head against Mazzino and wins it. Shot darts trying to bounce out from Snowman. And Cryo stays up. Lockdown now being used on the other end though, but EU protects it. No opportunity to try to go for the defuse as it's planted out in the open. Calm forces them out by tapping on that spike. And with the recon dart, they know here that Calm went for that tap and tries to run away, denied by Cryo. Being used on the attack for 100 Thieves just to clear out the space behind B side. It's clear. And this time, Novia towards the air, dropped by EU. And both duelists down. Meanwhile, we are still trading kills here outside of this B site. The pit is now covering the forefront of that B area, forcing now Leviatán to wrap around towards the back. And you already see here Tex moving forward, trying to find some picks, trying to find something on the top of green. And they're holding enemy lines. He hurt the snake by being thrown close, and he lines them both up. Nicely done in the end. Asana's alone. There's that first. Mosh now being thrown. It's halfway, looking to get stuck here actually by Calm. No lineup to hit towards the defuse. Tex with the pick.
Front lines, the team's about to follow, and here comes the U-tilt.
Aspas in trouble. Recon indeed. Aspas was forced to drop down towards that side, and Cryo capitalizes on that kill, pushing forward towards that site. Women looking to get the plant, looks like at the top of the tower again. Cryo pushing forward, ready for a trade with EU. As they're all grouped up at this moment, and a wallbang comes across, denies that plant, but at least Osno is there for the first trade. Snakebite's not being thrown. Cryo holding his ground too towards the back of the site. Looking too good now on Les's attempt to flood retake. 2 players was what was needed at the bottom of that balcony. Now leaving Tex alone, and he's looking for a fight still. Not gonna happen. Now the Owl Drone from Calm, he does have the Hunter's Fury. This could be a key ult right now for the retake of Leviatán. The Snakebite misses towards Dice, so these aggressive pushes are working in the favor of 100 Thieves. 2 players made that only Aspas left alive at the back of the spawn. Top of the balcony, being watched over by 100 Thieves. No opportunity right now for Aspas to even enter towards the doorway. He's hoping here for 100 Thieves to be aggressive, and it's Asana to even cut the rotate. Shots finally connects, and there's Bang with the trade. At the same time, picking up that Thrash is going to be Asana here, as Asana's also coming in for the plant. There's Aspas back and forth. Bang only needing 2 more kills, so that's 100 Thieves. King and Calm are left alive for Leviatán, with the chances to stay alive in this fight lies in their hands. Second Thrash to come through. There's Calm with the first pick. One's being detained. It's up to Calm now just to try to delay that clock. The jump kill somehow.